What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Felipe Anderson. If you haven't checked out already how to do the objective, the video for that will be at the end screen, so go check that out if you want to see that before. But we are going to be doing the review on him to see, is he worth the grind? That is obviously the big one. It is the first headliner in the in the club, in fact. So really happy that we've got an 87. I think at the moment I've done absolutely every objective, so very, very happy with that. And Felipe Anderson will definitely be a nice addition to the Serie A squad / Brazilian. Obviously, we do have Insigne there already, and also Everton in the two corresponding squads. We did have a kind of brief look in the how-to. Just a couple of stats of him. He is a 4-star, which is always fantastic. Medium with the right foot, and is 5'9", 93 pace, 85 shooting, 87 passing, 91 dribbling, and 73 physicals. If we do quickly go over to Footbin just to have a look at this card for one more time and see what sort of chem star we'll be looking for, people are saying the marksman, 52 votes, 42%, which will give you 92 shooting, 98 dribbling, and 78 physicality. Turn him into a 92 left wing, 92 cam, or centre forward. I think I'm pretty much sold, so let's go whack that on. So as we can see, with Whack the Marksman on, you get pretty much a lovely finishing of 90, 99 shot power, 99 long shots. You also get 99 ball control, dribbling, 88 reactions, as obviously agility, balance, and composure are already really up there. We get a +10 on his strength, taking to 78, which should be a little bit of an addition. Probably won't make too much of a factor, but definitely give him something to kind of have in the locker, and then a little bit on his jumping, which I think is too low to really do anything. We have got finesse shot and flair, so very, very nice indeed, and he is a right foot on the left hand side, as obviously he normally is a left mid on his gold, but an inform of a right wing. Felipe Anderson making the run through. It's a poor ball through, unfortunately. Vieira's going to capitalize on the bouncing ball. We're going to find it into Anderson. Gets absolutely rammed straight away. Gets the ball back. Goes with a little turn. Goes one more, and Koulibaly with a beautiful outstretched leg. R9 into Anderson himself. Goes away from it. Gets his left foot across, and unfortunately can't get it enough precise into that bottom left. Bottom right. Anderson with the 1-2. R9. That is absolutely poor. Does manage to win it back though. Gonna look for that through ball into R9. Finds it round him, and I don't know why he didn't want to do a ball roll. There it is, open space. Should have the pace over Koulibaly quite easily. And he's managed to, pings it in. R9 with a finish. Beautiful setup between the two. Again, into Anderson, skipping past everybody. Cordoba's going to make sure he doesn't get past him. But we still, okay, I was going to say, we still have the ball. Unfortunately, that is slightly correct, but let's have a look then. Felipe Anderson obviously having them finesse shots, meaning, could we even attempt a long shot with him? I think his long shot's coming in at 99 with marksman, so most definitely has got the ability to be able to do it. So let's see if we can put that into practice at least once. I feel like playing him very high up as kind of like a left forward, really getting involved. And to be fair to him, he isn't a bad card. I think the stats are actually really nice for such a free card, and to be fair to him, relatively easy to complete with just a little bit of grinding. He works really, really well off this 1-2. We find him here. Keeper's out. Gonna go for that. Goes for the finesse, and it's again a little bit rushed. Was hoping he might have been able to get a little bit more whip on it, with obviously the keeper already being out of net. Look at him in open space. That is a stunning ball. He's gonna go for that finesse. And wow, he is right-footed, isn't he? That is atrocious. Through ball again, constantly on that run. Well, his stamina's 80, so definitely needs potentially a little bit if you are consistently going down the same wing with him. So I would recommend at least having a decent right wing, so you are kind of holding off that pressure a little bit. But most definitely seems like he can do it so far. Looking to skip past everybody. Gets past the first man, but the second one was a little bit more tricky. There it is. Little touch. Cordoba is absolute class. Oh, that is beautiful. He draws the foul like an absolute pro there. Even I didn't think he was going to get that one, but still manages it. Looking for him again wherever he is. We've got Vieira. He's not the other side, is he? Let's have a little touchdown. Love it. There he is now. In the middle. It's gone for the fake. Referee, anything? There it is. On the inside, finesse, not quite. R9 trying to juke around to get it back to him. Good interception. Unfortunately, it just seems like he's missing that final piece to the puzzle. Can kind of get yourself halfway there, but when it comes to just absolutely finishing off that product, is just not quite there. Well, compared to Insigne, who again is very similar. He is very much kind of an assistant player, but I feel like Insigne definitely can finish the bag off quite easily in comparison, and we've had some really good shots from Felipe, and unfortunately he's just not quite been up to scratch really. I'm going to try one more time here though. Gonna go across, goes with his left foot. Left foot I can kind of be okay with because obviously he isn't left footed as such, but sometimes I'm just thinking it should be a hell of a lot easier. Felipe Anderson with a bit of room to kill. Finds the inside, lovely ball into Witsel, one more into R9, and a cracking finesse. So going into the overall for Anderson then, just a quick recap on obviously the objectives. Hopefully they have got it here. So scoring outside of the box goal and win. It's pretty much a solid one because a lot of people are doing golden goal. I think every single goal I scored followed by a rage quit. Assist 5 through balls with a 4-star weak foot. Again, pretty easy. Just you could do it in one game if you really want to. There was a guy who didn't leave. We won 4-0. Simple as. We got 4 of them done in a row, and then obviously 1 more out of the other 10 games, so 9 games to get 1 more. Pretty simple again. Then win 4 matches. Normally out of 10 separate matches you might get that, even if you've got to do 1 or 2 extra. At least then once you've done the finesses, if you are struggling to get the wins, you can then just go all out sweat for that. And then obviously the final one, which is the longest one, score a finesse shot in 10 separate matches. So 10 is the minimum, and that is Anderson complete. Now, in terms of what he can do, I think in terms of pace, dribbling, he's decent. Shooting-wise, was not impressed. Even with the marksman taking up to 90, you could definitely tell there was a little bit of a lackluster shot from him. Maybe a little bit of long shots, had a bit of luck every now and then, but I think he was definitely born to assist more than anything. So for me, I think that's how I'd personally play him. He is obviously a left mid, not a left forward, whereas I like my left wings to be a little bit more striker based. Like a Vinny, I like him to be pushed up really close to the striker, almost acting as like a third striker in total. Maybe in like a 4-2-3-1 as like a left cam. I think he definitely would suit the position down to the ground. The only issue is you do have some left wings to choose from. So obviously if we're looking at the Serie A, you've obviously got Insigne, who's just had an upgrade. You've got Anderson himself, Pedro from the very start, El Shawari from team at a group stage, Gossens from an SBC, Lozano as his left wing instead. So as you can see, we've already got quite a lot. So for me, I think if you've not done, say if you've done the Insigne, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, that was an SBC, then I don't think there's any need to use him as a starting player. But as a super sub, that is definitely the case. You could do him and just whack him on the bench. Maybe you use him as an impact player, somebody who's there to kind of just have that pace down the wing that little bit more. Just because 80 stamina is not necessarily going to get you a full 90 of intense up and down the wing, but most definitely can do a half nonetheless. The objective is actually relatively easy. I think that for me is quite a nice one. Nothing too tricky, not a lot of wins needed, which is always beneficial, and you've got a lot of people doing golden goal. Overall for me, I think he'd be coming in at a flat 8 out of 10. I think, like I say, he's not necessarily rubbish, but I wouldn't say, judging from the stats, I'd think he would be starting team material, but I don't think he's going to overturn Insigne for me anyway. So if you did enjoy the video, do make sure you like and subscribe. I will leave a link to the how-to at the end of the video on the end screen, so if you want to check that out, make sure you click that, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Happy New Year. Peace.